Hi, my name is Domitila Aguilar-Millan, and I'm going to share parts of my story. I was born in Los Angeles, California, where culture is very important. My mom is an immigrant from Chihuahua, Mexico, one of the biggest states of Mexico, where the Raramuri indigenous women are some of the fastest athletes, and where El Cañón del Cobre is 4 times bigger than the Grand Canyon, where we eat our traditional enchiladas that look like pancakes. My father, who adopted me, is from Morelia, Michoacan, and their food is so delicious, the traditional corundas. Family is very important to us. One of the important pillars in my life is my mom. My mom is an immigrant, came to this country to work really hard. She taught us the value of working hard, and not only that, but sharing what we have with others. The other thing she really told us is, Mija, education is very important. Education is the tool that nobody could take away from you. I started elementary in Micheltorena School in Los Angeles, went to Washington Elementary, Hostler Middle School, and graduated from Linwood High School. When I came to Linwood schools, I came to Washington Elementary School, Hostler Middle School, and Linwood High School. In Washington Elementary, in my classroom, there were only 3 Hispanics, and the rest of the population were African Americans. Unfortunately, it was a little culture shock, but not only that, I suffered from bullying because of the color of my skin. Many of the students thought that I was white. I thank Ms. Tapia because she took me under her wing and she protected me throughout my schooling there. As I went to Linwood High School, I also had a bad experience where teachers didn't really give us the proper education, and they would say they were only there for their check and not to really teach us. I went to Cal State Long Beach and majored in liberal arts with a minor in Chicano study. I am the first one to graduate from the university in my family. It was not easy and it took me a while because I had to work, and not only that, because of the background education I had to study instead of 4 hours, 8 hours. After I graduated from the university, I decided to come back to my community and be part of the change. I ran for the Linwood Unified School Board member and was elected. I had the honor to serve my community and had many accomplishments. Some of my accomplishments was to bring $220 million to build new schools and to improve outdated buildings. The other accomplishment was to implement A to G requirements, so students had a choice whether they wanted to go to college or the university or decide for another pathway. Another of my accomplishments was to update educational policy so that people could be held accountable of the type of education our students in our community was receiving. In our culture, education is not a priority for girls. I am very grateful that my mom always instilled education. That's when my nonprofit organization, Sisters to Sister, was born. I thought that education is very important and wanted to motivate girls for higher education. Every year, with a team of volunteers, we would organize this big conference where we would bring big guest speakers to talk to them and how education would change their lives, and it was really important. 8 years ago, I met a wonderful man named Fernando Millan, who became my husband. He's an educator and a great supporter of all my adventures. I am a proud Latina and the daughter of immigrant parents from Mexico. I have the best from both worlds, the United States and Mexico. But not only that, I've had the opportunity to travel and to study in another country. I was able to go to Kunhi University in South Korea, where I appreciated the culture and learned from other people. Like Pablo Neruda said, the biggest lesson in life is not all the books you read, but the people who are around you.